I'm doing this to save you. I'm not a scoundrel. I'm a gentleman of integrity. Let's just keep it like this for now. I'm a gentleman of integrity. Let's just keep it like this for now.
The film was
Young
translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you doing, young master? You.
Listen to me explain. Listen to my explanation. Listen to me, the entire and family 69 people has been wiped out. Only you, a poisonous seed, remain, yet you still demand revenge. Aren't you tired of living, you idiot? If it were me, I wouldn't bother with revenge. Surviving is the true meaning of life. Esteemed customer, you have a new order. An order has arrived. My heart hurts so much. Oh my
The film
god.
was
I transmigrated
and
into this idiot's
narrated
body.
by M Media.
No wonder my heart hurts like this. Misunderstanding. It's all just a misunderstanding, esteemed brothers and sisters. I take back everything I just said. Please just pretend I farted. I swear I absolutely will not seek revenge on you all in the future. Please spare my humble little life, all right?
Didn't you have a very tough mouth just now? Now you know how to beg? It's too late.
Just now was just now. And now is now. It hurts so much.
I cannot control this wretched brat again. What is going on?
I'm just a delivery worker, utterly powerless. I can't defeat you all. I beg you. Spare me.
I have used 7 parts of my power just to control the soul-devouring nail, but this brat doesn't even have a foundation. Where does he get the spiritual energy to resist me?
Annie Cheng. Stop wasting your strength. The 81 soul-devouring nail in your body is due to the last celestial being of this world. Old Master Hong Jun created it. Besides Old Master Hong Jun, no one can remove them.
This is the most brutal mental technique of our ninfold gate. Yet it is used on someone without spiritual power like you. That is your blessing. Sect Master. Sect Master.
I apologize. I don't know what happened. I just exerted a little force, and it flew out by itself.
How could that be? Is this soul-devouring nail really something that you can just use force to pull out? In this world, besides Old Master Hong Jun, no one can make the soul-devouring nail be repelled outwards. It's over. This time it's truly over. This brat's cultivation level is actually above mine.
Father, you are overthinking things.
The
Someone
film
like
was
him who doesn't even have a
translated
spiritual root,
and
how could he be
narrated by
related to Old
M
Master
Media.
Hong Jun? Perhaps this soul-devouring nail only works on cultivators. But against this mortal flesh and blood body, it has no effect.
That's right, Sect Master. I heard that when this waste was born. A strange phenomenon descended from the heavens. A beam of light swept past the rooftop. Under that beam of light, all the vegetation immediately withered. This is clearly a calamity star descending upon the world. Legend has it that back then, when Old Master Hong Jun was born, the vegetation also withered. But that was because the Old Master was the only deity in the world at that time. Because the vegetation in the world could not withstand the Old Master's grace, they instantly withered. But do you think Who the hell you are?
Sect Master will now make a move. The 3 realms rotate, the 5 lands are executed.
I don't want to die. No. That old man's incantation just now. What was that about me and you? What's this Kyonkun thing? How is it pronounced?
Using my power transmitted into your body. You are me sweeping across the universe.
Perish.
Perish.
I said I couldn't fight back, but you still forced me up here.
That old man's incantation really works. All right.
My cultivation has reached a late stage. I'm currently the cultivator with the highest spiritual power. He endured 81 soul-devouring nails without being harmed at all, and even injured me. His cultivation is already above mine. I think we should still.
Father, you are confused again. How could that piece of trash possibly injure Father? Escaping the soul-devouring nails was merely due to luck.
That's right, Sect Master, I just calculated a bit. The destiny of this piece of trash, he turns out to be the heavenly fiend lone star rarely seen in 100 years. This heavenly fiend lone star destiny, for a divine body, is the supreme and ultimate eternal life. But for you, this piece of trash, it can only be considered
The
torment.
film was translated.
It is. No spiritual root, heavenly fiend lone star. Isn't this a piece of trash accumulating points for revenge? If I stay here, I will surely lose my life. If I don't run now, when will I?
You want to run?
Eldest miss, are you feigning injury? You are intentionally framing me. You won't let me leave. Everyone, this is her own doing. It has nothing to do with me.
Purple light, I didn't see wrong, did I? Just now that streak of purple light flashed on that piece of trash. That is spiritual energy of old Master Hong Jun.
How dare you injure my senior sister?
Fine. I was framed by her. It is my honor. I will help the eldest miss up right away. Help her up. Eldest miss. Get up. Why did you bite someone? Are you a dog?
I despise. You deserve to be bitten, you low-life blood. It only dirties my mouth. Unlike the blood of old Master Hong Jun, which is not ordinary, it can aid cultivation and break through realms. Why is there such a powerful stream of hot energy circulating within my body?
Has broken through 12 levels from the key refining stage of the lower realm, directly inheriting up to the great perfection deity transformation stage. About to break through the lower realm and ascend to the middle realm.
An ordinary person would need to cultivate for at least 500 years. This is truly unheard of, never before seen. Even Ninfold Gate since its founding. This is the only case of a direct breakthrough of 12 levels. Once she breaks through the middle realm, she will be equal in strength to your honor, the Sect Master.
Could it be? Could she still break through further? And break through another 12 levels, directly inheriting up to the great accomplishment perfection stage of the middle realm. Now her spiritual energy is equal to mine. Ninfold Gate throughout the 5,000 years since its establishment. This is only the second cultivator of the great realm.
No way. My blood can even make others break through realms. Then aren't I even more formidable than Tan Sanzan?
Congratulations, Sect Master, congratulations.
I cultivated for 5,000 years to reach the great realm. This brat with just one drop of blood has directly caused Zhao Han to ascend from the key refining stage to the great realm. Could it be that this brat is truly the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun?
No way. Is my blood that powerful?
I despise your blood. Do you think you are old Master Hong Jun?
Old Master Hong Jun. Legend has it that old Master Hong Jun is. Fuxi used divine wood stone as a cocoon. Shenong used the spiritual energy of 100 trees as a soul. And Nuo sprinkled goat fat water for enlightenment, giving birth to him. Born as an immortal essence. No need for cultivation to be a god. Only the blood and flesh of a god can encompass all things in the 6 realms.
The film
If a
was
cultivator obtains a drop of his
translated
blood
and
or a piece of his
narrated by
flesh,
Media.
they fundamentally wouldn't need to cultivate. They could directly break through from the lower realm to the great realm. But you are a rootless piece of trash, your entire body filled with wasted blood. What right do you have to compare yourself to old Master Hong Jun?
I, Nong Gong Han, was able to ascend entirely through my own cultivation. Don't elevate yourself.
So that's how it is. Esteemed ones, I don't fully understand your rules here either. Excuse me. If there is nothing else, I will take my leave now.
And Yi Cheng. Where is Yi Cheng? Why did he disappear?
What? Damn it. How did he suddenly manage to escape? What exactly happened? Damn it, that fiend managed to escape again. This brat. He is clearly a born cripple. I truly don't know how many demonic arts he learned or from where. After he escapes this time, when he grows up later, he will definitely be a great disaster for my ninfold gate. That's right, Sect Master, this brat absolutely cannot be spared. Please quickly send people to hunt down this brat. Otherwise the consequences will be dire.
Xiao Han, you just achieved a breakthrough. Your ki and blood are unstable and you are injured. You should still remain at the ninfold gate to recuperate and nurture your ki.
If the Great Revenge is not yet taken, how can I recuperate in peace?
I didn't lose my life. Where is this place? Oh my god. I escaped from the ninefold gate. I survived. I finally survived. Why is there a young woman here?
Save me. Save me. Save me.
And Yi Cheng, you are a cripple without a spiritual root. In this desolate wilderness, do you still want to play the Good Samaritan?
Young master, don't go. Save me. Save me.
And Yi Cheng, are you even human? It's getting dark. Seeing her dying and not saving her like this is no different from taking her life yourself. Young lady. Young lady.
The film was translated and
Young
narrated
master.
by Media.
Did young master come to save me? Or did you come to take my life?
Of course I came to save you, young lady. But if you, young lady, are an ungrateful person, then just consider me unlucky. Young lady. Why are you here? Why are you so severely injured?
Young master. Where did young master come from? Young master, could you find me another set of clothes?
Of course.
Cold.
Young lady, are you feeling any warmer now?
Still very cold. I was framed by a vile person and poisoned with a deadly venom. I fear that I won't survive.
Young lady, hold on. I will take you down the mountain to find a physician. A young lady as beautiful as you. It would truly be a pity to lose your life. What I mean is that you cannot easily give up.
You cannot easily give up.
That's right. Actually, I'm also someone everyone wants to eliminate. But look, young lady, am I not still living well? Right?
I was poisoned. With no cure. But today, I still must thank young master for saving my life. My name is Jean Kexin. If there is a next life, I will certainly serve as your slave or maid to repay young master's kindness.
No, can we please stop talking about losing your life every time we move? Don't worry, as long as I'm here, I absolutely will not let you lose your life. How do people save others in TV dramas?
Young master, I'm not doing well.
I'm doing this to save you. I'm not a scoundrel. I'm a gentleman of integrity. Let's just keep it like this for now. I'm a gentleman of integrity. Let's just keep it like this for now.
The film was
Young
translated and narrated by M Media.
What are you doing, young master? You.
Listen to me explain. Listen to my explanation.
Scoundrel. You scoundrel.
No, that's not it. Young lady, I'm doing all this to save you. Please check your body first.
Must young master tease me like this? If you truly wanted to save me, why did you have to take advantage of my distress and commit such a filthy act?
No, young lady, even if I were a lecherous scoundrel. You were already unconscious then. How could I possibly harbor ill intentions towards you? You must believe me.
Young master, stop joking with me. Although young master is a new despicable and shameless person. But today I still must thank young master for lending me your outer coat. From today onward, neither of us owes the other anything. Let us part ways just like this.
Young lady, are you all right? You have wounds on your body. Perhaps I should go out first. You should rest first. I'm leaving now.
Chi refining, level 7, Chi refining, level 8. Chi refining, level 9, foundation establishment, great perfection. Golden core strike. Golden core, great perfection. I actually broke through. What kind of heaven-defying method is this after all? Young master, who exactly are you?
What does that have to do with me? That is not important. What is important is, young lady, do you believe me now? I truly only wanted to save you and absolutely did not have the slightest intention of offending you.
Young master, just to save me. There were no other intentions.
That is correct. I can swear to the heavens.
Young master, I apologize. It was Kexin who was overly sentimental.
No, that's not right. What do you mean? Why is it that when I'm not a lecher you seem unhappy instead?
How could that be? Young master, where do you come from? Why did you suddenly appear here?
If I tell you that I was chased by the ninefold gate and fled here, surely that would frighten you, wouldn't it? Well, I came to visit relatives, but somehow, as soon as I reached this mountain peak, I got lost.
To be honest with young master, I'm the eldest young lady of the Zhang family, and I was also chased by enemies, which is why I ended up wandering to this place. I wrongly blamed young master just now. I truly feel very guilty. If young master does not mind, I will follow young master from now on, alright? This is a peerless expert. If I can follow him, I will be able to command the wind and summon the rain later on.
I'm just an insignificant nobody.
I do not care about that.
Young lady, I suddenly need to go take care of some private matters. I apologize. Is it my fault for being too popular? Since I have transmigrated, I cannot stay in one place waiting to lose my life. I want to seek adventure everywhere. I want to sing every night.
Where does this esteemed guest come from?
Why did I end up coming to this place? This is...
Young master, please stop joking. You have already entered our Huaman Lu. And still ask where this is?
Huaman Lu. Is this a brothel?
Young master, your words are truly unpleasant to hear. I do not like hearing you speak like that.
The film was translated.
This place of
and
ours is where
narrated
literary
by
gentlemen and
M
refined
Media.
scholars are permitted entry. How can it be compared to those common brothels and pleasure houses?
Stop, let me put it simply. Is that possible?
Then you have truly arrived at the perfect time. Our establishment here is preparing to select a new courtesan queen today. She possesses national beauty and heavenly fragrance. A countenance that makes flowers blush and the moon hide in shame. This young lady is hard to acquire even with 1,000 pieces of gold. You absolutely must not miss this.
Courtesan queen.
Patron. Patron. If you are interested, I will summon the young ladies to come over. What do you think?
No need. I'm an upright gentleman.
Wait a moment.
Currently I'm being hunted by Ninefold Gate. Hiding here happens to be a perfect way to conceal myself. In any case, my entering here is definitely not to admire beautiful women. This is truly paradise.
My name is Honger. A guest has come from afar. I apologize for the slight discourtesy of not coming out to greet you sooner. I hope the guest does not blame me.
I don't blame you. A beautiful young lady like Honor must be today's courtesan queen, right?
Esteemed guest, you are teasing Honger again. I'm merely of humble status. How dare I compare myself to the courtesan queen sister? That is right. Patron, do not misunderstand. Honger is only the one who receives guests. The real spectacle is still yet to come.
Heavens, no way. Someone this beautiful is only a reception lady. Does that mean the other young ladies are even more beautiful than her?
Of course.
Oh my god. So beautiful. If this is the case, why should I continue cultivating immortality? I want to stay here for life.
Is the patron an immortal cultivator? That is truly impressive. People say that immortal cultivators possess eyes as sharp as torches, Coincidentally, we are currently holding the selection round for the courtesan queen. Patron, why don't you on our behalf? Take a look.
This young lady exists only in the heavens. How could she possibly be seen in the mortal world? Her countenance is obscured by a veil, yet only seeing the upper half of her face is enough to know she is a peerless beauty.
Elder brother, you truly have an eye for beauty. Look at that young lady's figure and posture. Even the famous and renowned young ladies of Jiu Jinlao must willingly concede defeat. Indeed, if nothing unexpected happens tonight, this young lady will certainly be the most deserving flower queen of the night. Gentlemen, tell me who exactly today will capture the heart of this beauty? It's a pity this younger brother is short on funds today. Please, gentlemen, feel free. The capable one will win.
Master Taoist, what do you think?
I also feel that this young lady is tonight's rightful flower queen.
Why, brother, do you like this young lady too?
I do like her,
The
but I'm
film
also
was
short on funds.
translated and narrated by M Media.
It's nothing if you like her. I, Tong Yu, will gift this young lady's first night to you.
Tong Yi, how can you be so biased? Exactly.
Really?
Truly.
Truly captivating. To die beneath the peony flower. And even as a ghost remain elegant.
And Yi Chang. This time I must take your life with my own hands. To avenge my fiancé. Young master. Allow this servant to serve the young master well. Let this servant help the young master. Remove your robes and relax.
This isn't quite right. This matter. How dare I trouble the young lady?
What's inappropriate about it? Tong Yi specifically instructed me. Allow this servant tonight to serve the young master well.
Shouldn't you also allow me to admire your face?
What's the rush? The candlelight is still bright.
The brighter the candlelight, the clearer the view.
Very well, spring nights are short. Young master, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm prepared.
But the servant is not ready yet. Surely the young master isn't so lacking in romantic sensibility?
My beauty. You may do whatever you wish. I will indulge you in everything.
Is the young master speaking the truth? The servant may do anything? Then what if I want the young master's life?
Young lady, are you alright? I didn't mean to.
You. I truly underestimated you. You're quite capable. I never expected that trash like you. Already knew my identity so early on. And you dared to toy with me like this.
Young lady, please don't be angry. I'm not usually like this. Normally I cherish and pity beautiful women, it's just that. Just now I don't know why. As soon as I touched you, you flew out.
I despise. You say you didn't mean to. Why was the force so great? If I've been exposed, stop pretending here. Do whatever you wish to handle it.
No, miss. What are you talking about? I apologize to you. Please don't be angry anymore. I truly didn't mean it just now.
Looking at his appearance, it seems he really didn't mean it. Could it be that he doesn't recognize me? Then why did he strike me away just now? Was it his instinctive reaction? You didn't mean it?
I truly didn't mean it. How could I possibly strike such a weak girl so hard? If I speak even half a lie, then may I be struck by the 5 thunders of heaven.
Alright then.
Miss, you're not angry anymore.
You already said you didn't mean it. How can I blame you further?
I knew Miss was the kindest and gentlest person.
Stop flattering me so much. Alright, aren't you going to help me up quickly?
Miss, I'm truly sorry. I truly didn't mean it just now.
Then, you injured me like this. How do you plan to compensate me?
Just say the word, Miss. I'll do anything you want. I will obey you completely.
Really? Then can you tell me? Why as soon as I approached you, you immediately struck me away? Do you perhaps possess some immortal artifact?
The film was translated and
How could I have
narrated
any
by
immortal
M
treasure?
Media.
I'm just a piece of trash without a spiritual root. What happened just now was truly a complete accident. Miss, are you alright? Why did things turn out like this again out of the blue?
What exactly are you? Why do I always?
Miss, I don't know anything.
What is going on? Annie Chang, since not long ago, was struck by the soul-devouring nail at Ninefold Gate. It seems some changes have occurred in his body. It seems that with my current ability, I'm afraid I cannot deal with him.
Miss, are you alright?
Don't touch me. Are you trying to harm me?
Alright, I won't touch you. I won't touch you anymore.
3 elders, are you still there?
Xiaohan, what is the matter? Did the assassination fail?
I don't know what the situation is right now. But relying solely on my current strength, I absolutely cannot injure Annie Chang. I don't know what happened to the body of this trash. What exactly happened?
Xiaohan, are you injured then?
Elder Fun, I'm fine. Currently, he temporarily still doesn't know who I'm new. I will use the binding immortal rope to temporarily restrain him. But I fear it cannot last for too long.
All right, we will quickly go there.
Young lady,
Binding immortal rope. Annie Chang. Although I don't know what exactly happened to you, but this binding immortal rope, you won't easily escape from it. I advise you to stop wasting your energy.
young lady, you are alright now.
Annie Chang, stop pretending. I'm a dignified cultivator. These minor injuries cannot do anything to me.
Young lady, are you also a cultivator? That is good then. If I were to injure you again, I fear I would lose my peace of mind.
Stop being so hypocritical here. This young lady is perfectly fine. Since the day I was born, I have never been as fine as I'm now. On the contrary, you should clearly see your own situation.
I'm perfectly fine. But young lady, you are truly kind. You are the first person to care about me.
You? Who cares about you? Are you trying to gild your own face? Don't you see the ropes on your body?
Are you talking about this? It's alright, young lady. Even if you hadn't tied me up, I wouldn't move recklessly. It wouldn't be good if I accidentally injured you again.
Is there something wrong with your head? It has come to this point, and you still don't know who I'm?
Young lady, I truly don't know you. Today is still the first time I have met you.
Then take a good look at who I really am.
Non. First Miss Non-Gong. Why is it you?
What? Did you truly think that you would spend the night with a young lady at Hua Man Lu? Experience the spring night? I despise. You dream too beautifully.
I say first, miss. Why did you run out to provoke me again? My beautiful courtesan. Life is truly as lonely as snow.
Utter stupidity. Just based on you. A piece of trash who doesn't even have a spiritual root. And you dare to lay a hand on this young lady. You are truly a toad wanting to eat swan meat.
No. I say, miss, please. Stop following me around like a persistent ghost, alright? You can't even destroy me. Why do you keep persisting without giving up? Someone who doesn't know might think you secretly love me.
Secretly love you? Are you saying I secretly love you? Even if this young lady were to secretly love a mortal, it still wouldn't be you. Narcissist.
Fine. I'm a narcissist. You are the dignified daughter of the sect master of Ninefold Gate. Why are you so useless?
And you Chang. Sooner or later I will take your life.
Eldest young lady. Her words are grating on my ears now. Don't you have any new tricks?
And you Chang. What do you think you relied on to survive until now? I think you were just lucky. Do you think you will still have such good luck this time?
And Yi Chang, you fiend, don't be so arrogant. My Ninefold Gate must certainly cleanse the sect. We want you, the fiend, to pay the price. Today is the day you die.
Heavens, such a grand formation. No. What sign did I commit, after all? That could make your Ninefold Gate relentlessly pursue me like this.
And you Chang. The previous times you were just lucky, but today, I doubt you can escape.
I see this brat has no spiritual root, and inside his body, there's no trace of spiritual power fluctuation. The fact that he is alive until now is merely due to luck. These words are indeed true. The reason this fiend could escape the inescapable net of Ninefold Gate is only because we disrespected the founding ancestor and suffered a backlash, causing our cultivation to severely decline, which allowed this brat to narrowly escape death. This brat dared to slight our founding ancestor. Such an ungrateful traitor. Today I absolutely cannot let him leave alive.
I suppose I understand clearly now. No matter what I do, you all won't let me live.
And you Chang, you've finally become smart now. Too bad you won't have a next time. These three elders, each one is at the late stage great accomplishment. Taking your life is as easy as taking the life of an ant. Last time they were injured due to suffering the backlash, which is why they let you survive temporarily. This time you are definitely dead.
Are you serious about this? Oh no.
I advise you not to waste any more energy. Just surrender and be bound. Do you know what this is? This is an immortal artifact, the binding immortal rope for trash like you who lacks a spiritual root. This binding immortal rope will in just a moment take your life.
No way. Don't scare me. I'm very timid.
This binding immortal rope is the Dharma treasure that old Master Hong Jun used back then to subdue our founding ancestor. Personally woven by old Master Hong Jun. Inside it contains the pure mental power of old Master Hong Jun. Later it was passed down to the founding ancestor as a master-disciple token. It is now guarded by the three elders of our Ninefold Gate.
This item is absolutely not an ordinary artifact. The person bound by this binding immortal rope, the more they struggle, the spiritual power used by the bound person will be completely absorbed by the binding immortal rope and reflected back onto the bound person, making the binding immortal rope bind tighter and tighter, ultimately making it difficult to escape death.
Heavens, fortunately I'm a cripple without spiritual power. Never have I thanked the heavens as much as I do now.
Three elders, what should we do?
Do you think you are safe now? Although you do not possess spiritual power, this is still an artifact of old Master Hong Jun after all. No matter how clever the founding ancestor was back then, He did not use any spiritual power at all, yet he was still captured by Old Master Hong Jun. This artifact was created by Old Master Hong Jun and possesses spiritual consciousness. Not only does it automatically absorb your spiritual power, even if you are an ordinary person, it will also drain your physical strength until you are exhausted and die.
Is it that heaven be fine? Then won't I surely lose my life?
And Yi Cheng, you should obediently surrender and be bound. Even if you possess extraordinary innate talent, you absolutely cannot escape this binding immortal rope. A cultivator drained dry by the binding immortal rope will have their souls scattered never to reincarnate, finally vanishing into the heavens and earth.
Elders, great brothers, immortal masters. I'm just a small soldier. Do you really need to make such a big deal out of this?
No. Wait, the time since he was bound by the binding immortal rope has already exceeded a quarter hour. Why is he still unharmed? Even if he is fine now, it won't be long before he turns into a pile of dry bones. It is only a matter of time. Senior, if he cannot escape, why don't we take him back to the Ninefold Gate for trial? Previously, he showed disrespect to the founding ancestor, causing everyone in the Ninefold Gate to suffer backlash from the founding ancestor's power. And no one was lucky enough to escape it. This fiend should rightfully be taken back to the Ninefold Gate to be judged in front of everyone.
Elder Shui, that is absolutely right. Moreover, this is Yi Cheng and there is a deep-seated hatred. How can I willingly allow him to lose his life so easily? Take him back to the Ninefold Gate. I want to take your life with my own hands, to avenge my fiancé.
The film was translated.
Could it be that this
and
time,
narrated
I truly
by
cannot escape
media.
death? Am I not the son of destiny? Heavens! You let me transmigrate here. Are you playing a joke on me? Why do I have such a miserable fate?
What is that noise outside? This is exactly. Could it be the demon race attacking? How can that be, since Old Master Hong Jun repelled the demon race? The demon race hasn't appeared for at least several hundred years. Why would they appear here without any warning?
Elders, this matter concerns the common people. It is a serious matter. We should still go and investigate.
Elders, eldest young miss. Please don't go. Don't leave me here alone. What is the demon race? I'm scared too. Take me with you, everyone. Are you still there? Escaping the tiger's den only to enter the wolf's lair. Is there anyone in this world more unlucky than me? Could it be that my fate is truly like this?
Young master, what are you muttering to yourself?
Miss? Did you come to save me? Thank you, miss, for saving my life. I truly don't know how to repay you.
We shouldn't delay. Let us leave this place first.
Okay. This place is truly magnificent. Is this your home, miss?
Didn't I already tell you? I'm the eldest young miss of the Zhang family.
Another eldest young miss. Eldest young misses nowadays, why are there more of them than wild fruits in the forest? It's just a pity that another eldest young miss wanted to take my life. Well, this eldest young miss insists on marrying me.
Young master, we meet again. But young master, how did you manage to anger the people of Ninefold Gate?
It's a long story.
There's such a thing. The people of Ninefold Gate truly rely on their numbers and power, brazenly defying heaven, acting tyrannical and overbearing.
It's all right, I managed to escape anyway. But what is this demon race you mentioned, miss? Why did they rush outside as soon as they heard about it?
The demon race is made of intelligent beings born from resentment energy. This creates a natural opposition to orthodox cultivators. The people of Ninefold Gate, no matter how arrogant they are, if they encounter the demon race, they won't just stand by and watch.
It's so dangerous. Then wouldn't I, being in this room, also be easily devoured by the demon race?
There's no demon race. Young master, don't be afraid. I was just putting on an act outside. The purpose was to lure the people of Ninefold Gate away.
Well, in short, thank you, young lady. If not for you, young lady, I'd have been captured by the Ninefold Gate long ago. They might even torture me. I don't know how to repay this life-saving favor.
There is a saying, if one doesn't know how to repay a life-saving favor. Why don't you, young master, repay me by offering yourself?
No, young lady John, this is a lifelong matter for you. It cannot be taken lightly, absolutely not.
Since young master also saved Kexon's life, then for young master's life-saving favor, Kexon will repay you by offering herself.
No, young lady, please don't.
Then let's decide on that, young master. Better today than waiting for a chosen day. Why don't we get married tonight?
What demon race? Clearly someone is putting on an act. Someone deliberately created a commotion to lure us outside, hoping to come here and rescue this fiend. Despicable. The four of us were tricked by this brat again.
What should we do now? We had already captured him, but ended up letting him escape. It will be much harder to catch him next time.
Don't rush. Anyone bound by the binding immortal rope will have the founding ancestor's spiritual energy clinging to them. He was bound by the binding immortal rope for at least half an hour just now. The founding ancestor's spiritual energy on him absolutely cannot dissipate instantly. We can take advantage of this time to find him. That's right. If we want to catch him, we must seize this opportunity.
And narrated by M Media.
We shouldn't delay, Zhao Han. Follow us. Today we must definitely bring this fiend back to Ninefold Gate.
Why is there no one from the Zhang family here, working as a guard for the Zhang family? Don't they need to be on night duty? Forget it, I'll just stay quiet for now.
Why doesn't Yiqing have a connection with the Zhang family? If I act rashly now, and happen to be caught by someone from the Zhang family, it won't be easy to take him away.
I hope I don't run into anyone from the Ninefold Gate again. Otherwise, I'd rather be captured by Kexon and forced to be her husband.
So that's how it is, so that's the case.
Who is there? It's not something unclean, is it? And Yi Cheng. You are a cultivator after all. Yet you are afraid of these things. Forget it, I'll just stay quiet for now.
And Yiqing, we truly have a connection through fate.
No way. Why do I run into exactly what I fear?
As expected, you refused the path to heaven that was open to you, and instead charged into the gate of hell that had no entrance. Furthermore, you even ran out yourself. In that
The
case,
film
don't
was
blame me for being
translated
impolite.
And narrated by M Media.
You. Why didn't you dodge?
Eldest young miss. I was afraid that if I moved, you might get injured again. I'm someone who cherishes and protects beauty. I truly do not want to see you injured again. Since you are so persistent with me, then I will grant your wish. Eldest young miss.
And Yiqing. We finally caught you. Today we will settle all old and new grievances. Invite my father here.
Yes. This isn't Yiqing. He was actually captured and brought back. He doesn't have a shred of cultivation power on him. His body is not even as strong as an ordinary person who doesn't cultivate. It would be strange if he wasn't captured and brought back. That's right. Moreover, I heard that this time 3 elders and senior sister Nangong personally went to capture him. With this formation, if he wanted to run, it would be difficult for him to escape.
Xiao Han. Xiao Han. Why did you urgently call me here? Why is it him again? Who exactly invited this great Buddha back again? Young man, you were already released. Why did you come back? Are you trying to cause major trouble? Did you intentionally come here to cause trouble?
Sect Master, I didn't want to come here. It's truly that.
Father, I captured him.
You captured him? Why did you bring him back? Everyone in our ninfold gate. All because of him they suffered the founding ancestors' backlash. Haven't we suffered enough losses? Why don't we just let him go?
That won't do. I have so many grievances with him. Should I just let it go like this? I refuse. I want revenge.
Sect Master, you see for yourself. This young lady keeps relentlessly clinging to me. It's not like I can just leave whenever I want.
Sect Master, why do you need to worry so much? This brat previously escaped the inescapable net of the ninefold gate. That was merely luck. I don't believe this time. He can still be so lucky. That's right, he cannot be spared. This time we mobilized a large force to capture him. Wasn't it to root out the problem completely? He was able to stay in the ninefold gate with such malicious intent for so many years. Precisely to seek revenge and wash away his humiliation. This proves the person has a resilient, extraordinary character. If we give him time, he will definitely become a great disaster for the ninefold gate. Moreover, this wicked person has provoked the ninefold gate many times, and even showed disrespect to the founding ancestor. Every single one of these acts is enough for him to lose his life 100 times over. Invite the founding ancestor here again for me.
Annie Cheng, the personal grievances between you and me, we won't discuss them here today.
Esteemed young lady, what personal grievances are there between us? I have never provoked you. On the contrary, you keep relentlessly clinging to me. About this matter, they say that for a girl to pursue a boy is as easy as flipping a hand. But you shouldn't cling to me like a starving leech.
Annie Cheng, what nonsense are you spouting? Who would bother pursuing you? You. Shut up.
And Yiqing, must you constantly argue with my senior sister? Today, don't even dream of surviving and leaving the ninfold gate. Wicked person in Yiqing, you have repeatedly provoked my ninfold gate, insulted my founding ancestor, and committed a grave crime. Today I will definitely make you pay the appropriate price. Sect Master, if you still try to stop us today, I Wen Yanhong will be the first one to disagree.
Regarding this matter,
He, and Yiqing is a spy within the ninfold gate. A piece of trash without a spiritual root. He has already trampled upon the face of my ninfold gate. You all may not feel disgraced, but I feel disgraced.
The film
You
was
all.
translated and narrated by M Media.
The founding ancestor has already been invited here, and Yi Cheng must certainly die today. To appease the wrath of the founding ancestor, and soothe the humiliations that our ninefold gate has had to endure.
Do not get agitated. Don't get agitated. I can apologize.
Kill in Yiqing. Kill in Yiqing.
Master,
Who is calling me master?
You are about to lose your life anyway. What? Do you have any final regrets you wish to express?
This. Did you all just hear? Your founding ancestor speaking? Could it be that he manifested again?
how can that be? The founding ancestor has not manifested for many years. Why would he suddenly today?
Master, please stop listening to his nonsense. Even if the founding ancestor truly manifested, why would only he hear it? There are so many people here, why did no one hear anything? Did you hear it? No, I didn't. He is clearly speaking nonsense. Is he trying to stall for time? Stop spouting nonsense here. That's right, kid. You claimed you heard the statue of the founding ancestor speaking. Then tell us. What did the manifested founding ancestor say? If you cannot tell us, then I will immediately take your life.
I truly heard your founding ancestor speaking. He even called me master.
And you, Chang, are you crazy? The stories you fabricate are so utterly false. Who are you trying to fool? Do you know who our founding ancestor took as his teacher? Our founding ancestor's teacher is Old Master Hongjun, the progenitor of cultivation.
I also do not know what is happening, but your founding ancestor truly spoke like that just now.
And Yiching, you truly are a dog that cannot change its ways. It is one thing for you to constantly lie just to save your life, but you also dare to slander our founding ancestor. Our dignified and esteemed founding ancestor of the Ninfold Gate. How could he possibly call you master? You are truly indulging in wishful delusion.
And Yiching, rice can be eaten randomly. But you must not speak carelessly. I know you possess some skill. But if you wish to compare yourself to our founding ancestor, you still lack the qualifications.
Father, how can we tolerate him repeatedly trampling upon the dignity of our Ninefold Gate? He took the life of my fiancé, slandered the founding ancestor. His crime deserves death.
You all calm down a bit. I truly heard it just now. Your founding master called me master. If you are not satisfied, then can't I just say I didn't hear it?
You brat, you absolutely cannot speak nonsense. Do you take this as child's play?
No. I told you, but you don't believe me. I explained it, but you wouldn't listen. What do you want me to do now? Just pretend I didn't say anything.
You rat, how dare you be so arrogant? If we don't make you sincerely apologize to the founding master today, and repent before ancient ancestor Hongjun, where will the dignity of our Ninefold Gate lie? Elder Lei channels spiritual power into the binding immortal rope. I want to make this brat unable to live well, nor die completely. The marvelous aspect of this binding immortal rope, you should experience it now.
You still don't know the true power of this binding immortal rope, do you? The reason this binding immortal rope is called the binding immortal rope is not just because those bound by it find it hard to escape, but also because the user only needs to channel spiritual power into it. And the binding immortal rope will tighten more and more, becoming stronger and stronger.
Madam, can't you just pretend I didn't say anything?
It is too late to regret now. Just wait to be turned by the binding immortal rope into dry bones.
You can't endure even this level? Truly a piece of trash.
It's quite comfortable, quite warm. What is happening?
How can this be? He must be pretending. This is the binding immortal rope. This brat must be trying hard to endure just to save face. I asked the three elders to increase the intensity. Let's see how long he can endure.
It really doesn't hurt, no way. Does your immortal realm also have low-quality counterfeit products? Is this immortal binding cord all there is?
You rotten brat. You still dare to talk back. I want to see exactly how much you can bear.
This person is too concerned with saving face. Is the binding immortal rope something he can resist relying only on his physical body? Who knows, and Yiching is usually very good at pretending in the ninfold gate. If he still wants to put on airs this time, what we will take is his life.
Elder, what happened to the binding immortal rope? Why did it release in Yicheng?
What is going on? I can no
The
longer
film was
control this binding
translated
immortal rope.
And narrated by M Media.
This is too powerful, this matter. Wasn't the binding immortal rope bestowed upon us by old Master Hong Jun to protect us? Why did the binding immortal rope?
Dare to be disrespectful to the old Master Hong Jun. Are you tired of living? This binding immortal rope was bestowed upon the founding ancestor by the old Master Hong Jun. Therefore, this binding immortal rope has always obeyed the founding ancestor's words. Although the binding immortal rope is in our hands, but we are merely passersby. We cannot make the binding immortal rope absolutely obey. If the binding immortal rope were absolutely obedient, the binding immortal rope would now be lost in a wondrous spacetime.
What exactly is going on? The founding ancestor must certainly be angry. Why did the binding immortal rope suddenly stop working?
Why did this fly into my hand? Could it possibly understand human speech?
And Yicheng, did you control the binding immortal rope? Using it to deal with us, right?
That's not true, eldest miss. I've been wronged. Moreover, it flew out by itself and attacked you all. It has nothing to do with me.
This binding immortal rope is not out of control. It has recognized a master.
This matter has nothing to do with me. This matter truly has nothing to do with me.
This binding immortal rope actually recognized En Yicheng as its master. Why is this happening?
How can this be? This in Yiching is clearly just a useless person with no foundation, possessing no spiritual power whatsoever. How could this binding immortal rope acknowledge him?
Whether the binding immortal rope acknowledges young Master N or not is the business of your ninefold gate. But your ninefold gate people trespassed into my Zhang family home without permission and took my husband away. Shouldn't you give me a reasonable explanation?
Eldest Miss Zhang, why are you here?
I was ambushed by enemies and
The
almost
film was
lost my life.
translated and
It was this
narrated by M
Yishan,
Media.
young Master N, who saved my life. Young Master N and I are kindred spirits sharing trials and tribulations together. But your ninefold gate people, on the very night of my grand wedding with young Master N, forcefully abducted the young master. Truly worthy of a major sect. To be so arrogant, overbearing, and tyrannical.
Eldest Miss Zhang, this sect master truly did not know about this matter. But our ninfold gate is the leader of the prestigious righteous immortal cultivation sects. A matter like stealing someone else's husband, we absolutely would not do.
Young Master, let's go.
Hang up. Hang up.
Master.
What is going on with this? Am I seeing things? Did you all see that? The founding ancestor bowed his head.
What kind of joke is this? This in Yiching is clearly just trash. What kind of deity is he, after all? Could this young man truly be? Is he an immortal reincarnated? he could truly make the founding ancestor call him master. Apart from old Master Hong Jun, I truly cannot think of anyone else. Therefore, this is fundamentally a misunderstanding. This brat is a genuine piece of trash. This is something we all know clearly, isn't it? He has no spiritual root. He has poor aptitude and cannot cultivate. He fundamentally cannot make the founding ancestor bow down.
Right, it must be this demon, who used some kind of deceptive trick. It's just a pretense to scare us. If we let him go because of this, wouldn't we be satisfying this demon? That's right, we absolutely cannot let him leave the Ninefold Gate easily. Capture him. Keep him for thorough interrogation later. Disciples, heed the order. Traitor of the Ninefold Gate. And Yi Cheng betrayed his master and destroyed the ancestors, abusing demonic arts. Harming the mortal world, truly going against the laws of heaven. Intolerable by heaven and earth. Catch Yi Cheng for me. Execute justice for heaven to be judged later.
Disciples obey the order. Capture and Yiching. Capture and Yiching.
Wait!
Father, why do you always stop us? Father, why do you always shield this scoundrel in Yu Cheng?
It is because he is likely the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun.
Father, what are you saying? You haven't been drinking today, have you? Why are you talking nonsense? I think you are truly confused. To actually believe this scoundrel is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun.
Senior sister is right. If he truly is old Master Hong Jun, then why didn't he manifest earlier? Why wait until now? Master, you cannot just because he previously joined the Ninfold Gate. Shield him like this.
I'm not shielding him. It is because he truly is old Master Hong Jun that he could make the founding ancestor bow down like that. Moreover,
Father, he is just a petty person impersonating deities and spirits. Do you truly believe that, Father? Can this piece of trash alone really make the founding ancestor bow down?
you all saw it just now. The binding immortal rope that old Master Hong Jun bestowed upon our founding ancestor has accepted in Yicheng as its master. How do you explain this?
This fundamentally proves nothing. Perhaps he used some sophisticated trick, impersonating deities and spirits to deceive the binding immortal rope. No matter how powerful the binding immortal rope is, in the end it is just a spiritual artifact. We are cultivators after all. How could we be enchanted by this piece of trash?
Alright. Then can you tell me? Do you know what the taboo name of the founding ancestor is?
Sect Master, what kind of question is this?
Father, what are you thinking about every day? In the heavens above and the earth below, across the 4 seas and 8 wildernesses, who doesn't know our Ninefold Gate's founding ancestor?
The film
Master,
was translated
what kind of question is the
and
one you asked?
narrated by M Media.
Our founding ancestor is the foremost disciple under old Master Hong Jun. Under this heaven there is no one who does not know, no one who is not heard. Indeed, even if he knows the founding ancestor's taboo name, it doesn't represent anything. The founding ancestor's name, that is something everyone knows and has heard of. What he knows we all know. Right? That is correct.
You are not wrong. The great name of the founding ancestor is renowned like thunder in the ears. But the taboo name of the founding ancestor, does anyone among you know it?
Although the reputation of the Ninefold Gate's founding ancestor is vast, those who know his taboo name are very few. Apart from the close friends and confidants from back then, hardly anyone knows it now.
Father? Why are you suddenly asking this? What does this have to do with Yicheng? Could it be that Father truly believes he is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun?
You all heard it. Just now in Yicheng, when touching the founding ancestor's statue, what did he say?
Hanger. Heng. He called out Hanger. Master, could it be that you mean?
The founding ancestor's taboo name contains the character Heng. Very few people know about this matter. I also only heard my master mention it once. Therefore, those who know this matter have likely passed away many years ago.
So you think young Master N is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun? He is just a young man. Saying that might be a bit too hasty.
It's not just that. Not only does he know the founding ancestors' taboo name, he can even make the binding immortal rope acknowledge him as its master. Furthermore, you all saw it just now. He was able to make the founding ancestors' statue bow its head.
Master. This is impossible. I don't believe it. And Yiching is a piece of trash. How could he possibly be old Master Hong Jun?
That's right, Father, do you really have to elevate him so much? Moreover, these coincidences, it doesn't prove anything either. Moreover, he is clearly very weak. On him, I cannot see even a trace of spiritual energy.
But our attacks against him have had no effect from beginning to end. Could it be that you all think this is also a coincidence?
When a saint descends upon the world, there must be destruction of heaven and earth, mass suffering, and a great calamity. Sect Master, you said he is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun. But now the world is peaceful. The common people live in peace and contentment, and celebrations abound everywhere. This is clearly a prosperous era. You say he is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun. This also has no omens whatsoever. It is very illogical.
The current peace is merely forget it, and Yiching.
The film was translated
Do you truly know
and
nothing?
narrated by M Media.
I truly do not know. If I knew then, why would I need to hide everywhere? Avoiding your pursuit, right?
In that case, just now, did you truly hear the founding ancestor call you?
Wait. All of your speculations regarding young Master N. Let's not mention this matter for now. This time I came to the Ninefold Gate, precisely to find my husband. Young Master N is my husband, to whom I have already performed the marriage rites. I must take him back to complete the wedding ceremony. Please feel free.
That, Miss. Perhaps Miss should reconsider, little. I truly.
He cannot go with you.
What else do you want? I want to take young Master N back for the wedding. Miss Nan Gong, why must you insist on keeping him here? Could it be that you also have feelings for young Master N?
Who? Who has feelings for him? He and I have a deep blood feud level of enmity. How could I possibly let him leave this Ninefold Gate alive?
Senior sister is right. It is better to keep this traitor here. Imprison him at the Ninfold Gate, and then interrogate him thoroughly. Especially since a born waste like him. Where does he get so many abilities of unknown origin? Quickly capture and Yiching for me. Other matters can be dealt with later. Yes.
Excuse me, but I absolutely will not allow you, in front of me, to take my husband away. Today, I must definitely take young Master N away.
I do not agree, and Yu Chang, you cannot go with her.
Alright, can you all stop arguing? Get out of the way.
Young Master N, the people of the Ninefold Gate harbor deep hostility towards you. Following me is the safest option for you, brother.
Miss Jiang, this person is a disciple of our Ninfold Gate. If it comes to handling him, it is also for our Ninfold Gate to handle. You are shielding him like this. Are you perhaps trying to oppose our Ninfold Gate?
How can you all be like this?
Miss John, I want to stay at Ninefold Gate.
Why? Young Master N, you clearly know that following me is the best choice. Everyone in Ninefold Gate looks down on you. Everyone hates you and wishes they could take your life right here and now. If you follow me, how could I ever treat you badly?
Although Ninefold Gate wants my life. But young lady, what you want is the rest of my life. Staying at Ninefold Gate might not necessarily cost me my life, but following you, young lady, will definitely make me a live-in son-in-law for life. Young lady John, Thank you for your kind intentions. But I also need to clearly understand who I am. If I truly am the person the sect master spoke of, the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun, then I must shoulder the responsibility.
Young master. Do you truly not want to come with me?
I apologize, young lady Zhang. I'm without talent or virtue and to be able to form a bond with you, young lady. I truly feel I'm reaching too high.
Furthermore, he is my nemesis from a past life. My enemy in this life. I haven't even taken revenge yet.
You saw it yourself, young lady. That's how things are. Therefore,
Alright, if young master already has your own thoughts, and your mind is made up, I shouldn't say anything more.
it's also getting late. Young lady, you should still go down the mountain and return home soon. Thank you for your kind heart, young lady. I'm also very sorry for disappointing your kindness.
Young master, I haven't finished speaking yet. I have already performed the wedding ceremony with you, young master. In that case, we are officially husband and wife. Wherever young master goes, I will go. I want to stay at Ninefold Gate with young master.
Miss Zhang, you should still go home. You are the eldest daughter of the Zhang family. Your body is delicate and precious. How can you stay with me in a storage room?
Young master, we are already married. Then young master is my husband, and wherever my husband goes, I will go. Young master, you aren't trying to abandon me and run away again, are you?
No, I don't mean that. I just don't want you to suffer hardship with me.
Young master, I'm not afraid of hardship, nor am I afraid of getting hurt. I'm only afraid that young master will abandon me alone again.
That's not right, young lady. We met by chance and I saved you. You also saved me. Why are you so persistent because of me? Furthermore, given my current situation, completely lacking a spiritual root, the path of cultivation was severed, the family was ruined and relatives were scattered. I fundamentally don't deserve you.
No. Young master, actually I have fallen for you, young master. It is because I feel that you, young master, are a hidden master who conceals your talent, very much like the great heroes in the stories that I have always longed for. Initially, I wanted to keep you here. As you know, young master, it is because I'm the only daughter of the Zhang family. In this era, life for women is inherently difficult. Furthermore, I'm an orphaned girl. I wanted to keep you at the Zhang family to stabilize the situation for me.
So now, why is it different?
Now, actually, I have fallen in love with you, young master. Wherever you go, young master, I will go there.
Young lady,
Is Mr. N here?
sect master, is something the matter?
I have something I wish to discuss privately with Mr. N. I wonder if this is a convenient time?
It is convenient. Sect master, please take a seat first.
Very well.
If you still have important matters, young master, then I will not disturb you further. I will excuse myself and step outside first.
Please sit. Sect master, coming here this time. Is something the matter?
Regardless of how the people of the Ninfold Gate view Mr. N. However, I have always felt that Mr. N is the reincarnation of the old Master Hong Jun.
Sect master, what you just said, I already know all of it. But just as your young lady said, there is no direct evidence that can prove I'm the reincarnation of the old Master Hong Jun.
This matter is not urgent. My visit this time is specifically to apologize to you. Xiao Han has quite a fiery temper. Even as her father, I cannot control her. The people of the Ninfold Gate. In recent years, my Ninfold Gate has been busy with affairs. As sect master, I've been too busy with trivial matters to make time, nor have I had the opportunity to rectify the Ninfold Gate. To the extent that even those elders do not respect me anymore.
The film was translated and
Although your young
narrated
lady's
by
personality
N-Media.
is said to cause headaches, fortunately she is straightforward and I will not take these matters to heart. But Sect Master, did something else happen that brought you here?
Indeed, nothing can escape Mr. N's notice. Mr. N truly possesses wisdom like a torch.
Sect Master, please speak frankly whatever you have to say. As long as I can help, I certainly will not refuse.
Mr. N is truly a sage. Despite how my ninfold gate treated you, Mr. N not only holds no past grudges but also harbors no resentment. This old man truly have no face left.
It's nothing, Sect Master, what exactly happened?
I wholeheartedly believe that Mr. N is the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun. The reason I think this is because in recent days there has indeed been a celestial phenomenon. If we ignore it, I fear that the common people of the world will suffer and disaster will arise. Old Master Hong Jun has boundless power, precise calculations, and mastery of divination. Although he no longer guards the ninfold gate, before his ascension he predicted that several hundred years later, which is now, there would be a great calamity.
Were these matters passed down by the founding ancestor to the Sect Master?
That is correct. The founding ancestor gave meticulous instructions. The heavenly secrets he foresaw must be passed down to the subsequent sect masters to guard this secret generation after generation. Therefore, currently, only I alone can understand a little bit of it.
That is why, Sect Master, believing that I'm the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun, who can save all sentient beings, you told me this story.
Not only that, but before old Master Hong Jun ascended, he specifically left a saying for the founding ancestor, requesting that successive sect masters pass it down orally, saying that when the crucial moment arrives, he will return himself to save the common people of the world.
Therefore, the Sect Master determined it was me, which is why you appeared here. To seek me out, is that right?
Yes. The previous signs. The binding immortal rope choosing its master, even the statue of the founding ancestor also. These coincidences, gathering together in one place, make it impossible for me not to suspect that you are the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun. Because besides this, I truly cannot think of any other reasonable explanation.
Although this matter is extremely significant concerning the safety and security of the common people of the world, I still want to say, I apologize, Sect Master. I cannot help you.
Young Master, and why are you like this? Could it be that you truly have the heart to abandon the common people of the world?
Actually, I really want to help you, but I seem to lack this ability. If, as the Sect Master says, I truly am the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun, how is it that when I faced you all, I had to flee everywhere clutching my head and running away like that?
I apologize, young Master An. I'm truly very sorry.
I seem to be able to withstand all of your attacks. I can also feel an immense power within my body. But I don't know how to utilize this flow of power.
Young Master An, this is not a difficult problem to solve. I recall that before old Master Hong Jun ascended, he left his 100 Destinies soul lantern at the ninfold gate.
Soul lantern? What is that?
Everyone knows whether they are mortals or cultivators. They all possess 3 souls and 7 spirits. Inside that soul lantern is one soul fragment that old Master Hong Jun left behind for the common people of the world.
A soul fragment of old Master Hong Jun?
That's right, if you truly are the reincarnation of old Master Hong Jun. The moment you touch the soul lantern, your soul will return to its rightful place. Furthermore, if I'm not mistaken, your current memories are incomplete, preventing you from using your power. precisely because you are missing this one soul.
In that case, I must still trouble the sect master. If I truly am the reincarnation of old Master Hongjun, then the task entrusted by the sect master, I also bear responsibility for, and I certainly cannot refuse.
Everything that happened before was the mistake of our ninfold gate. From now on, I will certainly dedicate myself entirely to you, to atone for our errors. Young master, and please rest for a few days, while I go to the soul-suppressing hall to retrieve the soul lantern. The soul-suppressing hall has many mechanisms and traps. I might need 3 days before I can come out. During this time, please wait patiently.
Sect master, thank you for your trouble.
And Yi Chang.
Eldest miss, is there something you need here?
This ninefold gate is my territory. If I have nothing to do, can't I just come here for a stroll?
You misunderstand. How dare I imply that? I just thought my place here is a bit shabby. How could the eldest miss stay here? Isn't that right?
It seems you know your place. You are my prisoner now.
In that case, if the eldest miss does not mind my old shabby room, please come in and sit.
Hurry up and lead the way. Did they really arrange such a dilapidated place for you?
You already said I'm a prisoner of the ninefold gate. Do you expect me to stay in the imperial palace? Fortunately, this is a woodshed, not a prison cell.
The film was
I
translated
didn't mean that.
and narrated
I meant,
by
why are you staying in the
Media.
water dungeon? Having committed so many atrocious deeds against heaven's principles, letting you stay in a woodshed is truly too lenient on you.
Listen here, eldest miss. What heaven-defying sin have I even committed that you hate me so much?
Your family took the life of my fiancé? Should I not hate you?
You yourself have already said it. That was my family. I was still young back then. It was not what I wanted. Furthermore, do you truly love your fiancé that much?
Of course. Since I was little, my mother told me that when I grew up, I must marry him and become his bride. I worked hard and cultivated diligently for that day, but suddenly one day, that person lost his life. All those years of my efforts were completely wasted. How can I not hate you? Exactly. If it weren't for you, how could I be ridiculed by others? I had to remain chaste before even getting married. All of this was bestowed upon me by you and Yu Cheng.
This eldest young Miss Nongong seems quite unstable. Eldest young Miss, please don't get agitated.
I want to take your life. To exact revenge and wash away the hatred.
Every move she makes is vicious, but her actions lack discipline. She doesn't resemble a cultivator with excellent self-control at all. Instead, she looks like a lunatic. Eldest young Miss Nongong, please don't get agitated. Agitation easily leads to mistakes. My family destroy your ill-fated fiancé. Haven't I already come to the ninefold gate to serve you like an ox or a horse?
Agitated? You're overthinking it. I just want your life.
No. You'll get hurt by me. Why won't you remember anything? It doesn't hurt. Eldest young Miss Nongong. Eldest young Miss Nongong. Are you alright? It's over. Why did this eldest young miss get injured again? This time the offense is serious.
Young Master N, you all. What are you doing? Young Master N, you said you and Miss Nangong were having a pleasant exchange, but in the blink of an eye she suddenly erupted with killing intent, wanting to take your life.
That's right. I still don't understand what happened. 1 second she was concerned about why I was in such a dilapidated place. The
film
next
was
second she directly picked up a knife and stabbed me.
narrated by Media.
This doesn't seem right.
I suppose I have witnessed it now. People say a woman's heart is like a needle at the bottom of the sea, turning their face faster than turning a page. I almost became a lost soul under the blade of this eldest young miss.
I heard the young master say, this eldest young Miss Nangong seems to be controlled by inner demons. Therefore she have fallen into the demonic path. In that case her temperament suddenly changed drastically. Then it would make sense.
A drastic change in temperament, demonic possession. Could it be that this schizophrenia in your place is what you call this?
Young master. What are you talking about? What is schizophrenia?
Nothing. How is eldest Miss Gonhan doing now? Are her injuries serious?
She should wake up soon. It's just that old injuries were compounded by new ones. I'm afraid she won't be able to walk around for these 2 days.
This eldest miss regarding the matter of wanting to take my life is truly persistent.
Why am I here? You all. This is...
Don't you remember what happened just now?
I only remember coming to this room as a guest. The result is I don't know why. My heart suddenly flared up with unwarranted anger. After that, I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was already here.
Eldest Miss Gong Han, I see your situation. I fear it is the inner demon causing trouble. Therefore you have fallen into the demonic path.
Fallen into the demonic path? How can that be? Since childhood, my mental fortitude has been strong, absolutely incomparable to ordinary people. Furthermore, I'm my father's only daughter, the successor of the Ninefold Gate. How could I possibly fall into the demonic path? Moreover, for so many years, I haven't even had an inner demon.
How can this matter be? If there is no inner demon, how could one suddenly fall into the demonic path? Unless just now, within a few moments, you developed an inner demon, and were controlled by the inner demon. Only then does it make sense.
Although I truly do not have an inner demon, I always feel that there is something strange about this matter. Just now, I don't know how. My mood suddenly became extremely agitated. After that, I couldn't control my own body. I just feel that.
This matter reveals strangeness everywhere. This inner demon is not a curse. No one can make a cultivator spontaneously generate an inner demon. We still need to pay more attention to this matter. Could it be?
Why are you laughing?
Nothing. I just thought of the eldest Miss's original intention, which actually wasn't to take my life, and I felt quite happy.
Who said I didn't want to take your life? Let me tell you, taking your life was my original intention.
Alright, eldest Miss. Quickly rest for a while.
You don't blame me?
I don't blame you.
Why is that? I have tried to take your life several times already.
Eldest young Miss, although you have always planned how to take my life, to avenge your fiancé, you have never succeeded even once. Instead, you have inflicted so many injuries upon yourself. What reason do I have left to blame you? Are you hungry? This place is so remote. There is nothing to eat. I made it myself. Or what would you like to eat? I will go make you some.
I cultivate immortality. How could I possibly be hungry?
I'm also a little hungry. Shall we eat scallion noodles?
I already told you. I don't need it,
Alright, let's just decide on that then. Eat up, why aren't you eating? It won't taste good once it gets cold.
Delicious.
Of course, I wasn't boasting to you. My cooking skills can rival a 5-star chef.
But why did you make this for me? I came here to take your life.
If you want to take my life, shouldn't you eat your fill first? Hurry and eat. Once you finish eating later, I will apply medicine for you, but you must not move around carelessly.
It hurts.
Sorry. Look at me, I don't know my own strength. I will be gentler.
Why is that? You clearly know I want to take your life. Why do you still treat me so well? Is this another one of your tricks? To make me soft-hearted and give up
The
revenge?
film was translated
Yes,
and
in that case you
narrated
should
by
pity
M
me.
Media.
Look, you injured yourself. And I still have to wait on you. Is it easy for me?
You could have just thrown me out entirely, leaving me to fend for myself. You just needed to ignore me.
Fine. I suppose I understand now what the hardest thing in this world is.
The hardest thing? What is it?
Besides the divine artifact Golden Bell Shield, it is precisely the mouth of you eldest young Miss Nongon.
I will take your life.
Alright, What kind of propriety is it for a young lady to constantly fight and kill? Moreover, did you truly deeply love that fiancé of yours?
Of course, he was my fiancé. If I don't protect him, who will protect him? Although I have never met him. Yet he suddenly lost his life like that. This is clearly a provocation against this young miss. I cannot swallow this insult.
I never expected eldest young Miss Non-Gong to be so adorable. Wait a moment, eldest young miss. Listen to me, you are like this. How can you possibly marry?
What does getting married have to do with me? I'm currently observing widowhood.
Antiquated. Feudal and antiquated. Feudal. Listen to me, you are a girl. Why do you keep following these feudal customs? As long as the two of you love each other, even if it is 100 times 1,000 times, it won't be a problem at all.
Love each other?
Yes.
That's right. I suddenly woke up because I heard strange movements. It seems things are not good inside the ninefold gate.
Not good. What happened?
Young Master and Miss Nan Gong. Major trouble has struck.
Don't rush, speak slowly.
More than half of the disciples of the Ninefold Gate have all been controlled by inner demons. Even the elders are no exception. They have all become bloodthirsty and fallen into the demonic path. The entire sect is in chaos.
Why is that? Where's my father? Can't my father control the situation?
Sect Master Nangong's whereabouts are also unknown. Furthermore, so many people falling into the demonic path at the same time is absolutely not a coincidence, nor is it something human power can achieve. I fear the demon Empress seal has loosened. The rampant demonic energy is what caused so many people to.
The demon emperor descends upon the world. The Ninefold Gate, the leader of the righteous factions, has already ended up like this. Outside, there will surely be storms and turmoil, suffering for all living beings. How could this happen?
Die, all of you must die.
This matter. What is going on with us?
Seeing your sister. Didn't you hate Yiching the most? Why are you still by his side? If you don't want to be by my side, then I would rather destroy you. Destroy the Ninfold Gate. Die, all of you must die.
Jiang Luyan, he has also fallen into the demonic path.
Zhu Huan, you steal my credit time and time again. Everyone knows you always wanted to be the sect master. Based on what does the sect master always value you? When Yanhong, you are nothing more than a common brute.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
To whom will the
Media.
position of sect master belong? We already knew the answer, didn't we?
They're crazy. Everyone has gone crazy. Where's my father? Where's my father?
He has gone to the soul-suppressing hull, but calculating the time. He should have returned by now.
Young Master An. I have generally understood the situation. Take this. I leave the rest to you. Old Master Hong Jun. Old Master Hong Jun has descended upon the world. With such divine power, who else could it be besides ancestor Hong Jun?
I'm Hong Jun. Hundreds of years ago, when I was ascending, I calculated that a great tribulation would befall the world today. I gave up my ascension. I traversed the great thousand worlds and hid myself in another minor world, waiting for this calamity. And Yicheng, I'm you.
You are me? Then who am I?
I'm the past you and you are the present me. Now the demon emperor has descended upon the world. Only you can stop him and save all living beings. Go, the living beings of the world need you.
Save all living beings. Save all living beings, and he chant, I. And the old master Hong Jun of the past.
We respectfully welcome Old Master Hong Jun Ninfold Gate. Is always ready to follow Old Master Hong Jun's commands. Long live Old Master Hong Jun.
Now the demonic energy of the Ninefold Gate has been purged. Send people to treat the common folk near the Ninefold Gate. I'm preparing to leave now.
Old Master Hong Jun, please take care.
Please, Old Master Hong Jun, take care.
Everyone. Until we meet again. Ladies.
Young master, wherever you go, I will follow you there.
And what about you?
I permit you to be my fiancé. Of course. I will also go with you to save all living beings.